Hey YouTube, it's Miranda Spencer-McKinnon, and today we're going to talk about the seasons of transitions within the accounting framework so that you can increase your awareness related to what's needed at the finance and accounting leadership levels for these seasons of transitions. Now, the first season of transition, human capital, any transition within the framework related to your team members is going to affect your team, and it's going to create some types of inefficiency. It's going to create challenges because in most cases every employee has legacy and historical knowledge related to the functions that they perform within a business or organization. So you would have to really make sure that the SOPs are up to date before those employees leave, whether the transition is due to a planned reduction in the payroll expense, or it's related to the great resignation era. You have to make sure that you have SOPs that are up to date and customized and really comprehensive, that detail all the intricacies. And you also want to make sure that your employees are you have cross training initiatives within your team so that other people know how to assume different roles and responsibilities. Another thing that you want to pay attention to related to seasons of transitions is when you're moving from a manual process to an automated process. That season of transition is going to require a digital checklist. It's going to require a lot of parallels to make sure that everything is running smooth in this new automated system. So proactively, you need to always be prepared for these seasons of transitions. One of the biggest seasons of transitions, if you're changing systems within your accounting framework or the software, that is definitely going to create the need for hawk-eye precision from inception. What you don't want is to change the system, change the software, and increase your complexities because from inception you miss key details. You want to really focus in on effective parallels, making sure what was done in the previous system, this new system is meeting all the needs. And within the software as well, you want to pay attention to the customizations that you're going to put in place from inception that will support every objective at every level of the accounting framework. We break this down in depth because it's so detailed, it's so deep when you're talking about the accounting framework and the accounting software. But for today, think about effective parallels and really making sure that the software is going to be set up to protect the shareholders' interests and increase value. Nothing that season of transition, anytime you're transitioning roles, responsibilities, or the workflow, you have to start thinking about how does the current workflow affect other teams? How does it affect other team members? How does it affect the leadership and approval workflow? Everything you have to start thinking about when you're changing roles, responsibilities in accounting, because it's sensitive and you don't want to miss any of the key details. Then another season of transition within the accounting framework, complex change management. Some finance and accounting leaders, you're trying to take it to another level. You want to raise the standards, you want to increase efficiency, you want to reduce errors, you want to reduce external identification of internal challenges. And this will create a change in the normal way if you're trying to take it to another level. So you have to think about all the intricacies, how to really get the team aligned with the new mission and vision, all these intricacies proactively, because that change, the change in the way we operate, the change in the way, we did things before, is going to create a season of transition, and you want to be prepared for the intricacies. One of the greatest seasons of transitions, leadership transitions, that can have an effect on the accounting framework like you have never expected. I have seen leaders leave and 6 to 7 employees leave right after because the leader was literally the glue. Employees really appreciate their leaders who look out for them and take care of them and are concerned about them personally and also professionally. So leadership changes can create major seasons of transitions within your accounting framework, and it can create complexity. So you want to really consider all the intricacies before changes, change management, goals, objectives, and targets, or changes with your managers, your team leaders, or your executives. These are very sensitive matters. The biggest season of transition within any accounting framework is related to an M&A transition. M&A, mergers and acquisitions, you're acquiring an existing business, you're merging two existing businesses. There's a lot of changes that are going to occur, and you're going to see all of the seasons of transitions that I've previously explained in this video. Plus, it's now this season of transition to new owners. New owners mean new values, new missions, different reporting standards, different needs, different software needs, different control mechanisms. So there are going to be changes. There are going to be a lot of seasons of transitions within the accounting framework. And the goal is to really help you to understand proactively and to really help you increase your awareness proactively before the season of transition, so that you understand how to prepare for them, how to navigate the challenges that arise during these seasons, and how to really make sure at the end of it all, you still come out on top as a leader. You're still in a position to achieve your goals, targets, and objectives while navigating all the seasons of transitions within an accounting framework. You can email info@objectiveaccounting.com if you have any questions or you need help, with your strategies. But for today, just focus on increasing your awareness related to the accounting framework, the foundation of the framework. Really increase your awareness related to your human gatekeepers in accounting, and really focusing on being as proactive as possible. Really proactively focused on opportunities for improvement, so that you are in a position to really operate daily in offense. You're always prepared for even the rare case scenarios. We're going to catch up some more.